Hey, what's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Age of the Primes Venin. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. Pretty standard fare here. More than meets the eye. Converts in 17 steps. He is packaged in his robot mode. You see an awesome piece of artwork as always. And then you do see his bug mode there. Transformers Age of the Primes Venin. You see much of the same on the side. Just a close-up of his bug head there. On the top, Venin. On the bottom, product information. On the side, you have your 13 Primes, Deluxe class. Till all are one. On the back, you see our product images of Venin. He converts in 17 steps to his cicada mode. And that's about it for the packaging. So anyways, let's open up this Transformers Age of the Primes Venin and see why he's bugging. Okay, here we have Venin out of the packaging. Before we get into his details, let's take a quick look at the accessories he comes with. He does come with two accessories. His first being his blaster here, done in green plastic with some molded detail. Pretty nice. Very reminiscent of his G1 blaster there. There is a port on the back because his other accessory is the axe head here. And you can take the axe head and make an axe with it. So he has actually two weapons he can hold in either hand, or you can have him hold just this part and then just his gun. So pretty cool. I really like that. So getting up close and personal with Venin. First and foremost, let's take a look at the head sculpt. I think this thing came out great. It's really cool. I love all the detail, that sort of clear red visor and the bug eyes on the side. You get the sort of green antenna on the top, but the mold is just awesome. And then going down the figure again, this guy looks really cool. You got the Decepticon logo there on the left, and then some sort of light gray against the green. And again, that sort of orangey, reddish color throughout the chest. And then going down, that gray continues throughout the thighs, and you have some nice detail on the knees. And again, they just did a bang up job on these legs. Very reminiscent of the G1 toy. You got a little bit of detail on each sort of stair or ledge there. Very cool. You got some gray, very tiny feet. And then that's how he looks from the back. He's a bit hollow in the leg section. You can see all his insect legs tucked away back here. And then you do have the sort of orangey red translucent for the wings with some very nice sculpted detail on there. Anyways, comparison time. Okay, so comparison time with the G1 toy. I mean, overall, they did a bang-up job with this toy. Even though the new toy is a little bit darker in the color scheme and things, but as far as like the aesthetic and the way it looks, it's really spot on. And here's Venin next to Ransack. And Chop Chop. And last but not least, Barrage. So finally, we have the Deluxe Insecticons fully complete, and they make an awesome looking team. Just look at those guys. Very, very cool. Let's take a look at Venin's articulation. His head is on a kind of a weird joint. It can look all the way up like that because of transformation, and it can spin all the way around like that. So there's some nice movement on the head. There's no real side to side, but you do get that up and down movement there. I noticed just handling this guy, there's a lot of articulation that gets in the way because of these wings, and the arms are one of them. So the arms can go all the way out like that, and they can, just getting the wing out of the way, they can go, they can do the full 360 like that. There is an upper bicep swivel there. There is about, it's getting that, again, that wing, it's just kind of a pain in the butt, these wings. There is 90 degrees at the elbow joint, and it's very tight. There's actually a very tight elbow joint there. There is no wrist articulation, although it does go down because of transformation. If you want to call that articulation, you can. I've noticed people saying that this pops off very easily, which I'm sure it does. It's just sort of friction tabbed into place, so just be careful if you have this guy. So yeah, that's about the upper body. He has a waist swivel, which is down here. It's sort of a very low cut waist swivel, but he does have a waist swivel. And again, these legs kind of get in the way. He can go all the way out like that. He can kick back, no pun intended, ha ha ha. He can kick back about that far, and then he can kick forward about that far. He does have a very deep knee bend, a little bit over 90 there. And he does have an upper thigh swivel right there. And then he does have some very deep ankle rocker joints, like the deepest ever, because of transformation, obviously. And you can articulate his toes a little bit if you want to do that. So overall, not bad in the articulation department. It's just these wings, I think, are going to hinder a lot of cool poses that you can probably get this guy into. So that is the articulation for Venin. Let's get this guy transformed. So here we have Venin all transformed into his bug mode. Let's take a quick look at the details. A lot of this we did see in robot mode, but there's the head. It is kind of funny. It does look like he's kind of smiling at you, but you do see the bug eyes on either side, and you see that dark red coming through there. Very reminiscent of the G1 toy. I'll bring that in a minute. And again, you know, we saw a lot of this in robot mode. Very nice detail on the translucent plastic for the wings. I love the detail there. And you got the 6 legs there on the bottom. That's how he looks. Everything tucks away very nicely. You don't see really any robot mode parts. You know, his arms tuck in away here, and it's very tight looking. I do like this a lot. Not sure if I like it better than the robot mode, but it is pretty nice. So bringing in Venom from G1, there is the comparison between them in their insect modes. Very cool. The green is a little bit different, and the orange on the wings is a little bit different, but for the most part, I think they did a really good job. Very cool likeness here. So that's about it. Let's do some more insect mode comparisons. Here is Venin next to Ransack and Barrage, and finally Chop Chop. You can also store Venin's accessories in bug mode. So basically you can have these ports on each side, so you can plug in his gun there, or you can have it like this, depending on which way you want. And the axe part plugs in right here, and it only fits in one way, so it sort of follows the contour of the arm there. So you can actually put this forward too if you want more of like an attack look. But anyways, there is Venin with his weapons. And just like their robot modes, these deluxe Insecticons look awesome in their insect modes. Considering Venin is a whole new mold compared to his repurposed counterparts, it's exciting to play with and transform. The colors are amazing, the detail's on point, and the overall aesthetic is great. My only gripe is the way the wings hinder some of the articulation. The plastic also feels a bit thin and hollow in places as well. Other than that, I think Venin is an awesome addition to the Deluxe Insecticons team. This has been Matt in Japan, and that's my look at Transformers Age of the Prime's Venin. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for more great content. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And as always, till all are one.